Uh, hey! Welcome to the Lizard Life. I'm Elizabeth, Liz, or Lizard, depending on how you know me, and this is my life. I'm injured. um, at Fear Factory the other night, I was in this area where I had a metal wand thing that I hit against an industrial fence. It made a super loud noise, and it was also supposed to make sparks. But the sparks weren't working very well by the time it was my turn to be in that role. I got them to work a little bit, but then the cord that gives it electricity to make the sparks completely just fell out. So it wasn't making any sparks, but it was still loud enough to be like startling. So I was still doing that. And I got a little too into character. And even though I knew I didn't have to hit it hard to make a loud noise, I still was. And the vibrations sprained my wrist. So that's cool. I also have a band-aid right here because I scraped the top layer of skin off right there. So that's cool. I've got a really nice bruise right here and a scrape, another scrape here and here, and I've got a bruise on my arm over here. It's a fun job, you guys. So I accidentally wore a shirt that matches the project I'm working on in this video. So that's fun. Mushrooms. The project is a new earring holder thing because I have pretty much run out of space on the thing that I've been keeping stud earrings on, and I'm getting pretty close to that on dangly earrings. So I have previously made a bunch of little mushrooms out of clay. It's the kind of clay that you bake, and I have not baked it yet because they're not totally done yet, but I've made a bunch of those in various sizes and colors. Like this one's more purpley and a little smaller, and even smaller than that, I have this one, which is a little bit more pink, and some of them have glitter in them because they have to. Do you guys want to hear the theme song for this week? Too bad you don't have a choice. It's really short and it goes like this. Everything is harder with a wrist brace on. Like, it's fine most of the time, but there are so many things that I've needed help with. Like, opening bottles for some reason is the hardest thing. I mean, it makes sense because I can't twist my wrist, but like, normally I can open a bottle with my fingers, but if I use my hand, if I have any pressure, it hurts. So, that's fun. That's gonna make doing this craft a little bit harder, but it's okay. But the plan is that I'm going to slice the mushrooms in half, like this, and make some cute little texture on the bottom, so they'll sit like this. And then I want to put some holes along the edge for earrings to dangle from. And then I've got a little wreath. I should have brought it over here. I will get it. Okay. I have this wreath, viney wreath. I'm going to attach some fabric right here that I'll be able to poke stud earrings through. So that'll be like that. And then I'm going to attach the mushrooms just around like this, kind of like little shelves, and maybe on the fabric as well. So that's the plan. Wish me luck, because this makes everything harder. Let's go. See, it's harder. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago, and my wrist is mostly healed now. I'm wearing a much smaller brace now, and it doesn't hurt nearly as much, but it's still pretty sensitive. I don't know if you can tell, but I also have a very, hoarse voice, and that's because the next week at Fear Factory, I was in the same spot and I was getting even more crazy, which was fun. And I was jumping on the fence and screaming and stuff a lot. And it was super fun, but I lost my voice and it's still recovering. It's been over a week since then, and I'm kind of really annoyed by that, especially because I did an audition for another musical. I did not get into Anastasia, which was a little bit disappointing, but it's okay. And like I said, I auditioned for another musical that is a brand new original Sherlock Holmes musical, and I did get into that. The first rehearsal was yesterday, but I missed it because I was seeing a friend in Sweeney Todd, which was great. But I should probably talk about what you guys already saw. Oh, see that broccoli up in the corner there? I love broccoli. I was watching a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Rachel Maxey. She does similar stuff to what I do. She makes costumes mostly, but she also does random DIY stuff like I do. And we have a very similar sense of humor, so I really love watching her videos. I was watching one that she did recently where she made some clothing that was inspired by pumpkins. And she made a comment about dressing like your favorite vegetable. So then I was like, oh my goodness, I need to do that. It would be hilarious. And cucumbers for a long time were my favorite. Now it's switched over to broccoli. And also, the word favorite is so strange. Our tastes and opinions change so often that, it seems weird to have a favorite anything. So that's why I say currently my favorite vegetable is broccoli. I reserve the right to change that at any given moment. So once I was done preparing those mushrooms and I started cooking them, actually several days later, I grabbed some fabric that's like a netting that we used to make a costume for something else several years ago. But it was yellow, and I did not want yellow. So I mixed together some acrylic paint in water. This is something I've done before to dye things. And it turned out perfect. This very nice green, or not green, very nice gray color. And then several days after that, I started attaching it to the wreath. I just started out by trying to hot glue it, and that did not work very well. So I sewed it and then hot glued over the thread just for extra security. Y'all, I am actually very excited for this Sherlock Holmes musical. It's the typical story that most modern retellings use. The one where Sherlock, jumps off a waterfall or whatever and dies and then comes back to life. The typical, if you've seen Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes, it's the one also where there's a huge bomb under the embassy. If you've seen the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, it's the storyline where he, I think, jumped off a balcony and then did something to make it so his heart rate wasn't detectable by Watson. It's that storyline. So, pretty typical for a modern retelling. This isn't Like, this takes place in Victorian London, like the original Sherlock Holmes. But the music is very modern. It reminds me a lot of Hamilton. And in fact, the music director pointed out at callbacks that it's kind of a mixture between Hamilton and The Greatest Showman, which I can totally see. There's a lot of really big, powerful chords at the end of songs and stuff, and lots of belting. So that'll be fun. My voice is still recovering, which actually has me a little bit nervous. I'm worried about permanent damage because it has been over a week since I lost it, and as you can hear, it's still gravelly and it's hard to sing. I'm taking care of it as much as possible. Actually, not as much as possible. I need to drink more tea. But I'm excited too because it's hip hop dancing. Like, some of it's gonna be hip hop, and that is such a fun dance style to do. So, yeah, that is my little life update right now. Ta-da! Oh. Ta-da! I made this! I'm super tired and don't really want to do this right now, but it's the best time to... But it's the best time to film, so we're doing it. I made this! It turned out, like, better than I imagined. So cool. I also sprayed it with the glitter spray that I used on my backpack. Yeah. I'm very proud of it. Oh, I just realized I have to take the little stoppers off of the earrings in order to put them... Well, I can just slide them really far forward. I can do this. Hehe. It's a little ghost. It's adorable. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna just put all the earrings, all the dangly ones there, and all of the studs just around here. And it'll be great. I'm so tired because I just, tonight I had a callback, not for Anastasia, but for a different musical that I auditioned for. So stay tuned to hear about that. I hear about it tomorrow, which I could let you guys know, actually, because I'll be editing this tomorrow. The callbacks were so fun. Like, I really want to work with everybody who was there. Like, and there really weren't that many of us, so, like, I don't see why they couldn't just cast everyone. We'll see, though. But it was so much fun, and we were all a little bit delirious. I guess because it was in the evening. Like, callbacks are usually not evening things. They're usually in the mornings. We did that, and it was so fun. And I really hope I can be in this one, because it would be cool. And I just really want to do theater again. I miss it a lot. But yeah, this is what I made this time. Wow, I'm so tired. I'm gonna put some studs on to show you as well. Oh, my wrist is almost healed now. I still can't really lift anything without it hurting, but not too bad. Like, I did not have a wrist brace on most of the day today, and it was totally fine. And when I did put it on, it was because I was at the theater and didn't want to carry it. Look! I love these earrings. They're little aliens. Yeah, so that's the general idea. I might hang some from like the sticks at the bottom here as well. I think I probably have enough space for all the danglies I currently have, but that's gonna change because I like collecting fun, quirky earrings. Like these ones. And these ones. Is fun. I really enjoy fun earrings right now. Then like you saw, you didn't see because I took it down before. I already have a thumbtack in there, so that just lives there now. Just like that. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Sorry I don't have energy in this outro, but I'm tired. Love you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which I think is coming out on Halloween. So it'll be about dressing up for Halloween. I don't think I'm going to dress up for school. I'll wear most of my costume for school, but not the whole thing. Mostly because I don't want to answer questions. Anyway, have a good... I almost said have a good night. Also have a good night. I don't know what time you're watching this. Have a good day, too, and a good morning, whatever. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I want it to be broccoli, but, I bought some colored hairspray that would have been perfect. Except I only found this one, which seemed like it was too bright of a green. So I also bought black, and the plan was to spray the black and then to spray the green on top of it. Turns out this isn't green, it's just glow in the dark. And then on top of that, it turns out this is a defective one, so it doesn't actually spray. So I tried using the face paint in my hair, and it sort of worked, but the black is overpowering it. So instead, we get Elphaba! Hold on. Wait, what if I take the hair? Oh, this sucks. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet, and also my voice is not warmed up, and it's still recovering from losing it last Friday, which I'm annoyed about. See the pieces that didn't get colored. This is a disaster. Blah.